Hey, welcome back everybody. I have here my OnePlus 10 Pro. Now I did do an unboxing and I was very happy with what I found in the unboxing. Now, on top of having your regular Type-C cable and you having your regular books and documents and paper and OnePlus stickers, we also had a power brick. Surprise, surprise. Shout out to OnePlus for adding a power brick because they seem to be not doing it so much these days. Real happy to see one in there. Thanks for that quick charging 64-watt power brick. Appreciate it. Now, on top of that, I didn't really have a case until recently, so I'm going to rock out the Tudia. So this phone really hasn't been out of my house to give you a real in the world assessment of how I feel about it. Pretty much been rocking it at home. I really do not like taking out my phones unless I have some type of case protection or something. So, you know, don't want to drop these phones. I pride myself on really keeping them immaculate. Now, first off, let me just say that this sandstone kind of black one was the one I went for. Very reminiscent of the very first OnePlus phone. But the one thing about this look, it is a very smooth look. It doesn't have that sandy kind of rough abrasive look that you may think. The camera array is pretty reminiscent of the Galaxy S21 Ultra, but with OnePlus little take on it. These two camera does have like a little ring around it that makes it protrude a little more than these, the camera and the flash on the other side. This phone is rocking Oxygen OS 12.1. It is not rocking the Color OS, which is found on the European version. Now the European version, in my opinion, that skin isn't a very attractive skin. To me, it's very reminiscent of a knockoff of iOS, and I much prefer Oxygen with its vanilla look, very reminiscent of a lot of the Pixel phones that you may find that's out today, with a hint of customization. OnePlus always allow you to accent out the notifications and the icons and what have you. So you always going to have a little bit of customization when it comes to OnePlus phones. Now, the display is somewhat curvy, not something I prefer. I prefer a much flatter display, but there are those out there who don't mind the curved display. I just think it's just harder to find screen protectors and accessories that will work with screen protectors and cases. When you have a curved display, I find flatter displays way easier to work with when you want to do screen protectors and when you're rocking out your case. I think a square phone, even if you were to rock your phone without anything on it, I think a square built phone is a little bit more durable than a curved display, but that's just my opinion. On the bottom, you do have your Type-C, and this is where you'll find your where your SIM card would be at. On the left side, you do have your volume rocker up and down. It's a smooth feel to it. You do have your in-screen fingerprint sensor, which is pretty quick. On the side, you got your power button on the right side of the phone and your toggle to mute switch. On top, you do have a microphone up there, and you got the front-facing camera in the left corner, and that is a 32 megapixel camera on the front that only can shoot up to 1080p. Now, on the back, you do have a 48 megapixel sensor. You have a 8 megapixel sensor, and your 50, the 48 is a wide, the 8 is a telephoto, and the 50 is the ultra wide. You got the Hasselblad branding right there, even though my fingerprints might be blocking the camera from showing you that. But a lot of the technology that's in the camera, as far as the balancing and the color of the pictures, the calibration of it, is supposedly done by Hasselblad. So hopefully OnePlus can step up their camera game. Real quick, let's compare with the Galaxy S22 Ultra. a more square form factor that I much prefer. The 22 is a slightly larger, and it is way more wider than the OnePlus 10. I do like the way the camera is set up on this, kind of real stealthy. I like that look in comparison to the OnePlus, but don't get me wrong, the OnePlus does look better than the Galaxy S21 Ultra when it comes to its camera setup in the back. Real quick, let's compare the size. The Galaxy S21 Ultra is slightly taller, and the S21 is a little wider. Now this does share the same type of curved display that you will find with the OnePlus 10, but for the most part, I think this phone is more the competition for the OnePlus, the S21, and the regular S22 Plus. I think those two phones are the main competition. But real quick, I am rocking the Tudia merge case with its pattern design on the middle, padded corners. So I've been rocking this. I'm gonna rock this, and this will probably allow me to get to know the phone a little bit better. From real quick, from an internal stat or software, like I said, it's running Oxygen OS. You do have a front speakers top and bottom, and what else? I don't want to forget anything else, because I know a lot of people will get on you when you don't give them everything. Oh yeah, 5,000 milliamp battery on board, so I should expect to get great battery life throughout my day. Again, it does have the fast charging. In America, it's 65 watts, meaning you can get from 1 to 58%, 1 to 60% in like 15 minutes. They got the reverse wireless charging, and again, come in volcanic black and that forest emerald green. This is the unlocked version. I picked this one up at Best Buy. If you're interested in picking this one up, they got some nice deals. I'll leave the links down below, and you can still trade in a phone or something to Best Buy to knock a little bit off the price of this phone. Best Buy is the fastest way to pick up this phone right now, followed up by Amazon, and then maybe getting it directly from the OnePlus website. But again, like I said, pretty much does it for the video. If you like it, thumbs up, subscribe. Catch everybody in the next video. I'm out.